This is terrible. Who would do this? Whoever it was, they're skilled and dangerous. We should hurry. I bet I could take them. I just got my Ares seal. I can't be stopped. Oh, why are you alive? Dad. Well, at least the Prime Minister is dying. I'll kill him if it's the last thing I do. Holy. You. I should have known you were in on this with him. What are you talking about? What happened here? Who did this? You made it. You're alive. Hey, Sigrun. Sigrun, you alright? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. You must go to Princess Aisha's aid. The man responsible for what you see before you is Commander Seus. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew he was gonna be evil. I called it, chat. Whoa. What? I called it. Halt! I will not allow you to go any farther. I'm afraid that won't do. My goal was to kill the Prime Minister, but if I also dispatch the princess, my work here will be complete. Murderous scoundrel. Seus, why are you doing this? You're the Nihon Falcom. You fought bravely against the Romans and sworn enemies of Altago. My enrollment in the Dragon Knights was mere happenstance. Defeating the Romans was merely my putting out the sparks of an imminent fire before it could become a blaze. My loyalty never once lay with the kingdom of Altago. Why would I willingly serve the king, the chief of the tribe that persecuted Iska and destroyed the land's balance? He's an Iskin. He's the Iskin elder or whatever, and he wants vengeance. I knew it. Well, I didn't call the vengeance thing, but I knew that he was. Didn't I say that I bet that he's gonna be the Iskin descendant, and also that I bet he killed the king? It's almost like I played video games before. This was a pretty easy to guess twist, to be fair. Why do you? There must be some sort of force controlling him, a puppet master pulling the strings. Seus, I will ask you just once. It was you who assassinated His Majesty, was it not? What? Haha. Adol the Red's presence was almost too good to be true. Couldn't have worked out better for me. He bore all the suspicion that otherwise would have been on me. No. What you have done is unforgivable. Commander Rod is visibly upset. Get away. Get the heck away. That's scum. You get what you deserve. Dryzen. Impressive, General. You're the first man to ever exchange more than one blow with me. But you chose the wrong opponent. Your power. It's the same power that Adol acquired. No, it's even more. So you noticed. I can't have this getting around, though. You and the princess are not long for this world, dear General. No. See, stop right there. Sup, fool? Well, well. What is the killer of our beloved king doing here? Have you come to pay your penance? Shut the heck up. You're the one who killed him. Seems you know something we don't. Why don't you tell us, Falcon? Or should I just call you traitor? Ha! You talk big for the Iskin Elder's errand boy. You know he's not even the real elder, right? You son of a... I know everything. All of it? Everything? Adol Kristen, I need to cough. Oh my goodness, where's my water? What a horrible stream for me to be sick during. There's so much dialogue to read. I even know that you were chosen as the Dragon Warrior and that you have obtained 3 Dragon Stones. Who told you that? Was it Shifu? Did Master Shifu tell you that? I'm gonna get you in the Wushu finger hold. Just you wait. How the heck do you know that? I don't have to answer you. Oh no, he has the power of Purple Flirt. But perhaps I will if you can endure the peerless swordsmanship of the Nihon Falcom. Darn. Get ready. Well, here we go. 41,000 life points, huh? Thought that I was set to Geist. I wanted to use Geist's new move. That's Wolfang. Ow. Music goes so hard. Holy cow, you do so much damage in a single hit. Is this a scripted loss? This feels like a scripted loss. It's gotta be a scripted loss, there's no way. Okay, yeah, scripted loss. Adel, Dogi! You. What is this power? This won't do. Adel, haven't you overcome numerous ordeals all throughout Altago? The great dragons must be cringing in shame. Alright, this game has lost a lot of my respect for saying cringing in shame. At your grievous misuse of their powers. Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't. Who wrote those last two text boxes of dialogue? Did they let the intern write that? I'll tell you one thing, though. To believe the Dragon Warrior is capable of saving Altago from the wind of destruction is false hope at best and utter delusion at worst. What? What do you mean? The 5 dragons already know this. This is merely the beginning of that which must happen according to the one true way, the root of all existence. We're just throwing out all kinds of new made-up things, huh? If you do not understand that, you will never succeed, but really, you wouldn't prevail even if you did. You will not be able to lay even one finger on me. I literally did like 1,000 damage to you, hello? The root of all existence. Enough of your mind games. Adel, Dogi. Father, this determination, I've never felt such malice, such a thirst for blood. Who are you? What did you do to them? 4 delegates of the 5 tribes, you've already led the Dragon Warrior to the Sanctums. Your presence is no longer necessary. Meh? How fortunate, now I can simply be rid of you all at once. That will not be necessary. Spooky. What? Who? The Dragon Warrior lacks power. If he is unable to reach us, it will have an adverse effect on the right. They should be left alive so that they may aid him. But the higher the hope, the deeper the despair. And the right requires the deepest of despair. We shall have them prolong their suffering. Understood. Darn, I wanted my suffering to finally be ended. Hey, you. Who the heck are you? Where'd you come from? If you're gonna spout crap about deepening our despair, at least have the decency to show us your face. You're the one behind it all. The assassination of my father, the outbreak of disease in the city, the mass murder on the palace grounds. I, Aishasari Adonis, the sovereign of Altago, hereby command you, reveal your face and give your name. Who could this possibly be? Is it Tia? Because we didn't find Tia? That's actually gonna be really stupid if it's Tia. I'm gonna laugh, to be honest, if it's Tia. But I can't think of any other important character, so it's either Tia or it's just someone we don't know. Very well. I will oblige. A stick! Is that Tia? What? The heck? Put on a shirt. You're the kind lady who always brought us medicine. Tia? Alright, that's a pretty stupid twist. That's very dumb. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Allow me. You see before you the true ruler of all, the Eldris of Iska, guardians of the moon. The great Tia Luna Rem Iscalia. Yeah, okay, sure. What? The lost elder line of Iska? Wait a minute. Tia, this is some kind of joke, right? I mean, it has to be, right? You've been so kind to me and Adel. Come on, bro. Stop being stupid. Tell me this is all just some big misunderstanding. Put on a shirt? I, the maiden Eldris of Iska, live to serve only the great root of all existence. I will call forth the wind of destruction and cleanse this land. You. The Tia you know was no more than a charade, a persona. All was for the purpose of returning the land of Altago to its ideal state. My work as a medicine maker who freely traverses the lands of Altago was a cover to avert suspicion. Alright, so the Cius thing I also predicted, but the Cius twist was like, it was pretty obvious, but at the same time, it was like, yeah, okay, I get it. They kind of like set it up where he was being helpful, but also always kind of being a little shady and whatnot. This Tia twist is just like, hey, we didn't like have this one feels like, hey, we didn't have a final villain other than Cius, so we're just gonna like say that Tia was actually evil all along. It's kind of lame, I'm not gonna lie. The assassination of His Majesty, the creation of the miasma, the massacre in the palace, even my friendship with you, it was all an act, one that allowed me to keep watch and advance my ends. Yeah, whatever. You've got to be kidding me. Who wrote this crap? Am I right, Aisha? Then what about the girl? What about Maya? You were so desperate to help her. Are you saying that was all an act too? The life of one child is as a mote of dust before the great root. So the thing here, right, is that Cius... Here's the thing. Cius still feels like Cius, right? Him turning and being evil, I'm like, okay, but that's still the same character. Tia may as well be a different character at this point. It's literally like it's not even the same person, even slightly. All must be engulfed by the wind of destruction to make way for the eternal cycle of rebirth. Okay, Sephiroth wannabe. The little girl, you, and even I, it is only a matter of time. Put on a shirt. Adel Kristen, I suggest you leave Altago. You're an outsider, free from the bonds of Altago and its fate. If you stay, then you too will be engulfed by the wind of destruction. Tia, wait. If you still wish to stop me despite my warning, then acquire the dragon stones, all of them. Without them, your efforts will surely come to naught. Yeah, pretty lame plot twist. It gets a thumbs down from me. Darn. This can't actually be happening, can it? Is this some really elaborate practical joke? If so, I'm not laughing. Also, Dogi, like, his response to it is also stupid. Following these events, delegates from villages throughout Altago gathered together to offer Altago City the raid. Among them were Fatima, Mustafa, and even Ciarius. Adel decided to survey the city and speak with its residents and visitors to determine the best course of action. Well, that happened. I thought Fatima literally said at one point that she was too old to, like, travel outside of Shinoa anymore. Did I make that up? Am I misremembering? I never imagined she was the one behind all of this. Yeah, no one imagined that she was the one behind this because they literally didn't set it up, like, at all. They did a really good job at making it seem like, oh, Cius could have had a hand in all this, and then lo and behold, he did. And then they were like, we don't really know what to do with Tia anymore. I guess she'll just be, like, the final boss for some reason. She's the last in line of Iskan elders, no less. I thought they were all dead and gone. To me, this reeks of... They came up with the idea with Cius, and they were gonna have Cius be the elder, like from the elder line, and he's gonna be like, my people were so betrayed, and so I worked my way through the Dragon Knights and whatnot, and wormed my way into Altago to get close to the king and get my revenge, or whatever. And then they were like, oh man, people might be able to predict that. What if we also just made Tia evil, and actually Tia is the elder, or whatever? In case that way people literally can't predict that because it's stupid and out of nowhere, as opposed to the Cius one that they'll probably be able to guess. She's the last one in the line of Iskan elders, no less. I thought they were all dead and gone. And even the Tia one becomes obvious when you get to this point, because like when you get to the like, oh look, a mysterious second person, and they're about to reveal their face, who could they be? I don't know, probably like the only character left who has a face and a name that we know. Because otherwise it would just be some random dude. I thought they were all dead and gone. Can't say I'm not surprised myself. It is our duty as the surviving members of Iska to protect the balance of Altago and the stead of the late elders. That's what I believed and why I stayed hidden for over 200 years, observing the changes that befell Altago. But our elder line actually survived, and now the current Eldris is trying to summon the Wind of Destruction. They knew everything as if it were all according to some grand design. They even knew that Adel was in possession of the stones, and it seems as if those stones have some bearing on the rite they're attempting to invoke. Ciarius, do you have any idea what the connection may be? My apologies, but I do not. It seems the elder family of Iska had a great secret that was passed down from generation to generation, a secret on which rests the fate of all Altago. Perhaps it is something so important that they could not even tell their own people. I have no idea what it could be. Nonetheless, it is clear that the girl and the traitor are planning to bring about destruction. What do you mean the girl and the traitor? They're both traitors. Hello? With the Prime Minister and countless others murdered in cold blood, yeah, the Prime Minister got what he deserved, though. Altago's balance is more tenuous than ever. They are serious, and they have clearly demonstrated an utter lack of remorse. Personally, I don't care what they're planning to do. I won't let him get away with making a fool out of me. You know what else they could have done that would have made it better? I don't know if I would have liked it more, but could have made it better? Is if Cius was the mastermind, but Tia didn't know that she had, that she was a descendant of the Elders, and then Cius did some, magical nonsense to, possess her or, make her go insane or something, use her as a conduit, I don't know. But Tia just being by the way, I was evil the whole time is really dumb. It has, no build-up to it, in my eyes. I won't let him get away with making a fool out of me. Still, I have to concede he's a much stronger fighter than anyone I've run into before. We need to be careful. What are you gonna do from here on out, Adel? Hold on, man. Adel's in no condition to... I wasn't asking you. You two need to get it together, fast. Would have been better if I were chosen to be the Dragon Warrior. That was Ciaris' original plan, if I'm not mistaken. Oh dear, so you knew all along, did you? Well, I must admit I thought perhaps you were qualified, seeing the success you've shown in mastering the Iskin arts. But Adel was chosen before I had a chance to act. If you can't step up to the challenge, I suggest you leave Altago's fate to someone who can. At least that way you won't get involved in affairs that don't concern you, like that girl pointed out. It's the most sensible decision. Adel. Adel reached a decision and expressed his intention to see this ordeal through to the end. Adel. Okay, yeah, okay, I get it. That's his name. You really are crazy. I knew you wouldn't give up so easily. If that's the case, then we'll help you out however we're able. You can count on us. Adel, thank you. Unfortunately, with no knowledge of the enemy's true motives, there aren't that many options available to us. First, we must keep the situation in Altago City from getting any worse. And even though it's exactly what your opponent wants you to do, I suggest you continue on as you have been. Yeah, maybe we'll be able to figure out what Tia's really after. But that'd mean, yes, that you must still visit the Sea and Moon Dragons. As I said before, though, we know virtually nothing about the Moon Dragon at this point, short of that it exists. But the Sea Dragon can be found within its sanctum on Ruins Island, of that I am certain. I see. But we need help from the elder of the tribe that reveres the Sea Dragon in order to enter the sanctum, don't we? With His Majesty gone, that leaves... me.